Hey guys, welcome back. This is Naresh. So in this video, I will tell you how to take a user input from the console and from the command line. Okay. So I'm creating one program here. It's a basic program. So I'm giving A equal to 2, B equal to 3, C equal to A plus B, and then I will print C. Okay, this is just adding two numbers. If I do a right click and I will click on run user input, so you will see I am getting answer is 5, which is correct. But if we want to take this input from the user, how we will do that? So for that, instead of 2, I will just write a function which is input, and in that I will write a text enter number 1, or maybe enter first number. Okay, like this. And instead of B, I will again write input function, and here I will write enter second number. Okay, and C remains the same, and let me just print it. I will do a right click on run, and it says enter first number. I will write 2. It says enter second number. I will write 3, and if I hit on enter, it's giving me 23. So right now it is concatenating these two. And what is the reason it is concatenating, not adding it? Because this function always return a string. So if you write a number here also, it converts that into a string and then assign to A. So if you want to see that what is the type of the A, so what you can do, you can just print the type, the data type. Okay, so for that we have a function called type, and here I can give A. Okay, so I am printing the type of A. Okay, so let me run it again, and if I click on run, it say enter the first number. If I write 2 and hit on enter, you can see the type is string. So what we want to do, we have to convert this string to an integer, and we know how to do that, right? We have seen in our previous video also. So if you want to convert a string which is returned from this input function into the integer, I just need to call the function called int. So I will just call the int function and give the parameters is the input enter first number. The same way here also I will call the int function. Okay, and now I will run. Okay, so enter first number, it's 2, second number 3, and now you will see I am getting a correct answer as 5. So this is one way to take the input from the user. The another way is to take the input from the command line. Okay, because sometimes when we run a program, it is needed that we take the input from the command line, and these command line inputs can also be accessible from the other softwares like Maven or Gradle, which I will tell you about later. Okay, so that is also one of the important things, so that it can take the input from the command line. So let's do that. First I will write A equal to 2, B equal to 3, and now what we will do, we will try to run this program from the command line. Okay, so I can either go to this folder directly, like see, this is the path where my project is, so I can go cd C drive. Okay, I'm into Python basics, and I can just write Python, and after that I can just give the name user input.py. See, if I give this directly from the command line, I am getting a 5. So as I told you that I need to get this input from the user. Okay, so what I need to do after writing this user input.py, I want to give 4 and then 5. So I am passing 2 arguments, and that should be 9. Okay, so if I hit on enter, 1 second, still I'm getting 5. I'm not getting 9. Why? because my program is still not referencing these 4 and 5. It is still referencing 2 and 3 here. So what I need to do, so there is a function through which I can get that. So what I can do, I can just go ahead and first I will import a function which is called argv. Okay, so for that what I can do, from sys import argv. Okay, and in the A where I have written A, I can just write argv, and in that I want the argument 1, and here I can write argv, in that I want the argument 2. So this is the way you can get the argument from the command line. You can add that and you can print it. Okay, so this is one way I have done that. But if you don't want to import just the argv, and if you want to import the complete sys, then instead of writing from sys import argv, you can type import sys like I have done before, but then you need to type sys here also. Okay, sys.argv. Okay, here also sys.argv too. Okay, so this is another way you can do that. And let's do a right click and click on run. So it says the list index is out of range. Okay, so because why you are getting this error message, because this function is accepting 2 arguments, but when I do a right click and click on run, I am not getting any arguments, or I am not giving any arguments. To do that, you have to again go to command prompt, and you need to type this python user input.py, and you need to type 2 arguments here. So let me do that, 4 and 6, and hit on enter. Okay, see, now again you are getting an output, but again it is concatenating 2 strings, because still A is a string, because system.argv give you a string. So what I will do, as we have done earlier, we can again convert into int. Okay, so let me convert into int, and let me convert this also into int. Okay, and now run it. Okay, sorry, run from here. Okay, so this time you are able to add the 2 numbers because it has converted into the int. So it's up to you. You can import sys, or you can directly import argv from sys, so that you don't have to give this. Okay, so you can just type import argv from sys, or you can write this early before this, from sys import argv. Okay, and then you can remove this one. Okay, so before we were importing the entire library sys, but now we are only importing argv, so you can directly give like this. So now if you run it from the command prompt, see, now also it's getting the correct answer, which is 10. So this is the second way through which you can get the input from the user, and that is from the command line. And if you want to get it from that from the console, you can just type input, and you can do that also. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.